In solo leveling, the architect asserted that they would give the Shadow Monarch assistance. But unfortunately, no living thing could become a vessel to contain death. The architect, with the system he had designed, searched high and low for one talented in sensing magic power, one with prodigious physical power, one with superiority, one with a great mentality. He searched for a human whose strength would match Ashbourne's powers, and the search was not an easy one. However, in the midst of his scavenging, he found someone who bested his system, someone who rewrote the rules of his game and exceeded his expectations. Jin Woo, who was always weak, always closest to death, and yet evaded death again and again. He watched Jin Woo, and even in opposition to the architect, he picked Jin Woo. The monarch then repeated what he said to Jin Woo, proclaiming that he, the Shadow Monarch, is the record of his struggles, the evidence of his resistance, and the reward of his pain. But Jin Woo reasoned with the monarch, realizing that even though he had exceeded the architect's expectations, he must not have been enough to handle Ashbourne's power. Which the monarch explained that is the reason why the architect used objects of human skill and human preference to adjust to the Shadow Monarch's strength. The games and recreation, by using those to fuel Jin Woo's amusement, the architect's system, which used his power, transformed Jin Woo's body, level by level, to match Ashbourne, making Jin Woo realize why there was a reason the system had an analogous appearance to a game, especially with the player aspects of it. And he remarked that the Shadow Monarch betrayed the architect and asked why. The monarch then noted that he pondered on which side he should stand on, considering the ruler's apology and the betrayal of the monarchs, so he made a decision, and noted that he wanted it to be that way. The time he spent with Jin Woo was so blissful that perhaps he did not want to lose him. So he became Jin Woo, and Jin Woo became Ashbourne. But no matter who becomes the owner of this body, it will not be strange, for they are already one. Therefore, he will offer Jin Woo a choice. He could stay in this domain of death and enjoy the eternal dreams he has created for himself, and he could choose to rest. However, if that is not Jin Woo's choice, he will be sent to reality once more, and once again fight his adversaries.